shit, what was the code? 0722, I think. We'll see.
Hello?
Okay, that's fine. Didn't have to remember it, goddamn. That's suspicious. A desk doesn't vibrate.
I need to search this office for any communication with Sarah that can help me find her.
Okay, so there's a collectible in here. Find a bottle of wine in the desk. And we can graffiti it. You didn't give us a choice there. Just go straight for it. Okay. Secret booze stash. Okay, so we just got the last one. So I believe we need to get into the locked drawer. Of course we do. It did vibrate when we entered the room.
Not gonna be able to smash my way through this one. Hopefully there's a key around somewhere.
Okay, I remember this one. You look at the Dad Award.
Best dad. That stuff is all politics anyway.
Oh, a rattle. That's suspicious. So when I first played for this, I interacted with everything in the room besides that. So, investigate. I've had some interesting stuff to have a look at, actually. Do that in a second. In the bottom, he hides a secret key.
Found you.
Now, stuff that in my butt. Okay, Drew. That's all this. Okay, let's tab out and tab back in, because I don't want to go by one. Okay, do. Okay. Hey Price, thanks again for visiting. Yeah, of course. Good luck with whatever you're dealing with. Be safe. That's from all of us. Thanks. Mike says tell Chloe she can handle anything. Hope so. So these files around, let's read them.
James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this.
Alright, we have to do this later.
To focus on finding Rachel's mom.
Because these files I think are interesting, but the rest of this stuff, we have to do it. Fucking hell, I have to do that in a second.
Welcome to Shadyville.
That is not how you pick up a shoebox. God damn it, I would have all tipped out. Inside, what do we find? What was that, a file? And a burner phone.
I have to know who James is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sarah.
Let's have a look. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. And all the way up. I'm told you can help me with my problem. Crossing the line, eh? Let's talk. So that's from the dad. I've forgotten his name already. That's bad. From the dad to unknown. We'll call tonight. I found who you were looking for. Call you in 15. Well, this isn't a charity. I'm going to need you to do what we talked about. I can't. Sure you can, because I talked to your girl and she has a big mouth. Turns out she's not so easy. We're going to need to be more hands-on. Don't hurt her. Relax, I've got my best guy on it. How's your daughter? You know, she attacked me first, right? You really should teach her to behave better. Nothing? Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore. So they had a deal going on.
James is working with Damon Merrick?
And I guess from the context there, you can guess it was Damon.
What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sarah? Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sarah is. But how do I get him to tell me?
Where is Sarah? Let's go direct with it. So, we're using names now. Relax, man. It's simple. Either you do what I want or your little problem becomes a big problem. Now, do you take care of the evidence or not?
Shit. What do I say?
Yes, it's a text. I did. I know you're new at this, but here's how it works. You show me proof, I give you what you want. Okay,
Oh,
so I need
James
proof.
actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sarah is. Unless I send him a picture.
Yeah, so we need to find out what the evidence is. Let's have a look at all these files
James
because I think they're quite
keeps
cool.
lots of files on people.
Joel Scott, who the fuck is that?
Even if James is
Leave his
trying
computer
to protect
unlocked,
Rachel
of course
from
he
her
does.
mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
Okay, so this is from Sarah. Sarah Gerhardt? Okay. And that is to James. James, this is enough. When you told me at the park that you weren't going to let me be a part of Rachel's life, of course I was angry, but I understood your need to protect her. It's your prerogative as a parent. But sending that man to talk sense into me, threaten me, you're losing the moral high ground here. What kind of way is that for a DA to act? What would the voters say? I have the right to meet my daughter, and the lawyer I spoke with agrees, but more importantly, Rachel has the right to know who her mother is, to know the truth. Do what you know is right. Is that everything here? Okay, so it looks like the father, I've forgotten his name, that's bad. I want to say James, but that doesn't sound right. So the dad was working with with Damon to basically threaten Sarah.
Sheldon.
I swear you could read these.
Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
Can I actually look at it again?
Sheldon.
No, skip. Fuck.
Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
Okay. We have to do that later then. So we've got a map, let's have a look.
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
A crime report. So Damon. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The lumber mill, okay. After a verbal altercation with the victim, Merrick brandished a fire poker, hitting the victim several times about the head before fleeing the scene. Merrick's gloves were recovered and entered into evidence. A 911 call was received at 10:21 p.m. and an officer arrived on scene at 10:38 p.m. with EMT. The victim was taken to a hospital. A bystander requested to remain anonymous, named David Merrick as the assailant. So I guess that's the evidence. Gloves were recovered. Okay. I'm sure that red tape says to prevent tampering with evidence, but
This must be what Damon was
whatever.
talking about.
So we got some
Shit.
bullet casings.
Which of these is Damon
Knife.
talking about?
It's these, the gloves.
could-
I believe so. On the crime report we just read. I'm waiting. What? That's evidence, right? Yeah, now you fucking destroy it. Why are you so bad at this? I'll get right on that.
If I can figure out how.
Can we find some
How do I
gloves?
destroy a glove? Maybe I can burn it somehow.
Wow, really? But shouldn't we fake this? Do we really want to destroy evidence against Damon? Like we just burn a glove. That seems easy enough. I swear you could read the reports on the people. I guess not. That was easy. Why have you coated it in sherry first? Aren't gloves meant to be kind of fire repellent? Okay, take a picture, Chloe.
Oof. Better not touch that again.
Why? It was disarmed and it beeped when you closed the window? That doesn't make sense to me. Why did you close the window anyway, Chloe? Now the smoke's going to fill the room and the smoke detector will go off. You've taken care of it, good. So, since you're destroying evidence, might as well tell me which of my guys was the snitch. Oh, for fuck's sake. No more. Where is she? No more games. Sorry, Chief, but I think you're going to do what I asked. Tell me who it is, or maybe you'd rather deal with your problem yourself. Okay, this is where we can read the files.
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is.
Okay, so from that
So
crime
I need
report,
to
it says
find
that...
which of Damon's guys has been snitching. I should search around the office to see if there's any info to help me out.
yeah, it said that some anonymous person named Damon. Let's have a look. Oh, that's quite a lot. Can we do that? Yeah. Planning supper. What time do you think you'll be home? Don't wait for me. Sweetheart, we don't get enough family time as it is. Does Rachel want to join us? She's very welcome to. Mom, I just can't take it. I can't make it tonight. Sorry. Chloe, is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. Okay. ... Love you. Love you too. We actually replied this time. That's nice. Okay, let's read the files.
Okay. There's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon. But I love learning about his badass loitering charge.
Okay. So nothing really happened. He was just suspicious of drug dealing. And there's one over here. This is, what was it, Sheldon?
Feels a little weird having this guy's records at my fingertips. This is that freak from the mill.
It was Paride.
Wonder what Damon would think of
Pride.
his very
Paroled.
cooperative comment.
He's been very cooperative, no mischeckings. So Sheldon Pike, he was the dickhead at the beginning of the game who punched Chloe in the face. And there's one file here. Who's this?
I agree to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
That seems more like it. So Gerald Scott. Gerald Scott seems to be the lead snitch here. Let's find out who he actually is.
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
I want to have a look. Come on.
Okay. If I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right.
Okay, so Vender, Funder, Frank, and Sheldon. Vender, who's this? What's his name?
I totally knew this guy was a criminal when I stole from him.
Did we steal the shirt? I don't remember doing that. Oh, we did actually, never mind. But did we see his case file? There's some letters in here, let's have a look.
Sarah sent all these letters.
Oh, these are interesting.
James never gave them to Rachel?
These letters Sarah sent to Rachel, that's interesting. To my Rachel, my name is Sarah and I'm your biological mother. The first thing you should know about me is that giving you up was the worst mistake I ever made. I was struggling with something at the time, something I've been battling with ever since. The battle has taken everything from me, most importantly you. But now I'm in a place where I know I can be a part of your life. It is more than I deserve. I know, but I would love to try if you want to. Please take your time, and if you have anything to say or any questions, hearing from you would mean the world. I love you very much and hope to meet you soon. I hope it's alright for me to write you again. I haven't heard from you yet, and that's okay. It really is. Really? Did you do a false start in a letter? I feel like I have so much to catch up on, you know? I don't remember much of my life. It is a symptom of the choices I've made, so much is lost. Except you. I remember everything about you. The crinkle of your nose, the depths of your eyes, the knowing smile that somehow made it seem like you'd seen it all before. I can call it up whenever I want, I can call up whenever I want, comma, as clear as a summer day. I was so afraid that I would be a terrible mother to you, that I would screw you up the way I screwed up so much of my life. Now I know, of course, that my fear was wrong. Far worse than being a bad mother is never knowing what kind of mother I would have been. I'm sorry. If you can find the courage to forgive me, maybe we can start over. I want to. With all my might, I want to. Christ, there's a lot of these. I read somewhere, maybe a fortune cookie, that you can never step in the same river twice, because after it moves, it's not really the same river anymore. It's something new. Do you think that's true? She's just babbling on now. I tried to picture you reading these letters. I wonder what your reactions are, how I might seem to you. This mystery mother. I don't blame you for not writing back. You will write when you are ready. I imagine your dad is still wary of all this. That's okay. James is protective of you just as I would be. But he's also a kind and compassionate person. That was a problem, really. I wasn't cut out for him or the life he wanted to give you. I knew it then, even when he didn't. I know we can never have the same relationship we should have had, but I hope we can have something new altogether. I hope it's so much. I hope it's so much.
The Sarah
God, there's so
in this
many.
letter doesn't seem anything at all like the person James told us about last night.
And this is James. I understand your reluctance to let me speak with Rachel, but don't you think the decision should belong to her? Everything I have done over the past year has been to prove to you that I am ready to be in Rachel's life. I have gone through rehab, I am in recovery, and I am no longer in need of money or assistance. I know, okay, that's an important part there. So James was using it against against Sarah, that he was giving her money, but now she's got better. She's like, I don't need the money anymore, so no more deal. I want to see Rachel. I know I can be a positive influence for her. I'm coming to Arcadia Bay in the hopes that we can at least meet to discuss this, so you can see how much I've changed. If you have any feelings left for me at all, you will give me a fair chance to prove myself to you and hopefully to Rachel too. You were the love of my life once, please don't take this away from me. And there's so much. Cease and desist. You really put a cease and desist? You went to a lawyer? What a dick. I represent Sarah. Oh no, actually, it's the other way around. She got a lawyer against him. Okay. I represent Sarah Gearhart, lawful mother of Rachel Amber and petitioner of partial custody of Rachel Amber, her lawful daughter. Please take notice that Oregon law requires current guardians of minors to respond in good faith to any and all lawful petitions by parents to re-establish contact with their children. On behalf of my client, I hereby demand that you cease and desist from unlawfully denying contact between Sarah Gearhart and Rachel Amber. You are now considered to be on notice that continuing refusal will result in petition for suit filed under Oregon law, family statute, whatever. Cool.
So, this looks like Sarah stopped cashing the checks James sent her. Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night.
$3,000 a month. God damn. But yeah, it looks like Sarah actually stopped checking in the money, so she wasn't just taking it and saying, look, I don't need this anymore, but I'll take it. Yeah, she was a good person. So there should be some files somewhere, right?
Man.
Oh, here we go.
This guy's the snitch? He was so cool
So he's a
to me at the
snitch.
mill.
Detained by Arcadia Bay Police
Wonder if
Department on
there's someone else I
suspicion
could pin it on instead.
of drug trafficking, released after questioning by Officer Ernie Yates. Don't we know Ernie? Ernie Yates, that name is familiar. Whatever. Described as a highly cooperative source of information on local criminal activity. So this is a good guy, actually. But he is the snitch, and I don't want to blame it on him. We didn't get the vendor's file. Maybe it's not in here. That was Frank. That was the other dude. What about the one on the desk?
I agree to aid the courts on future cases.
Gerald Scott.
That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Maybe that's Gerald Scott then. Okay, I got it. So I'm not going to accuse
This
Thunder
guy let me into the mill.
because he's a badass.
Cool dude.
Can blame him, but I'm going to blame
Could
this
this
dickhead.
douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about?
I'm going to accuse him. The informant is Sheldon Pike. Shit, really? I barely know that guy. And now he's going to wish we never met. Good work. Oh shit, we probably killed him. Guess all that leaves is our handoff. Show me you have my payment and I'll tell you where to meet. Great, now we need money.
Fuck.
I have it. I got your money. Good, send me a pic and we're all set.
Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be?
That's a good point, Chloe. I don't know where it is. Sawdust, that's suspicious.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Damon's stash.
Is there a hidden room behind the bookcase? There is, okay. That was easy enough.
Holy shit.
And we'll take it. good work. And now here's your girl. Ready to go.
Fuck, that's Sarah.
That's a very shit picture. It's out of focus.
She's at the mill. What is he doing to her?
Let's hide her up. Let's kidnap her. Bring the package and we can finish the job. I'll be right there. On my way, don't do anything in the meantime. He's really on you at this. Better hurry. This chick's starting to get on my nerves.
Holy shit. Does James even know what he's doing?
Do you? You're the one doing all this.
Okay, I still have time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yet. Fuck. I need to get there fast.
Chloe?
Who the fuck's that?
Elliot?
Oh, it's Kendall.
Hey.
Elliot,
Followed us.
what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? This is Rachel's house, right?
Oh, you're being a bit of a dick.
Did he really just follow me here?
Yeah, you followed me. I'm helping a dick.
I can't really talk about it.
That's my PC.
Rachel. Rachel needs my help.
I'm sure she does. I'm more concerned about you.
Shit. Fuck off, dude.
I'm fine. You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is...
Why? What are you doing?
Elliot, put that down. You
You
have
could just
no
incriminate
idea
yourself.
what you're
You're in the
dealing with.
DA's office.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
You need to back off, dude. It's about Rachel's mother.
I can't talk much about it. It has to do with Rachel's mother. Her real mother.
And that explains you breaking into the DA's home and having this?
Believe it or not, yes.
I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is. When will you realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just take a step back.
No. You need to listen to me.
No,
What has
I
your
really
relationship
don't.
with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
That was before I even met her.
I can see why you'd think that, but it wasn't her fault.
It's never her fault. That's the point.
Give me some more
Stop.
examples, dude.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow bad
The
for...
next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble. And you get expelled.
You defended me? She tried to take the blame. Why am I
Rachel was
defending
there
myself
for
here?
me.
Just knee him in the nuts and run.
She did everything she could to protect me.
I guess it wasn't enough, huh?
You don't understand. You weren't there.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
That was actually awesome.
Seriously, man. You need to shut the fuck up before...
I've been quiet long enough.
Kick him in the nuts and run.
Look, Rachel is an amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage. She's fake. You're real. And I hate to see her manipulate you like this.
What about you? You're
Elliot.
kind of being manipulated right now, dude.
I promise.
Got me
No
cornered
one
in an
is
office.
manipulating me.
No? Just look where you are now. A high school dropout. Hanging out with criminals and breaking into houses. It's crazy.
I used the key to get in
Just
here.
as easily could have been you,
You
in
broke
that
in.
hospital today. If that ever happened,
Okay, you are a absolute stalker.
Dude, you know you sound a little stalkerish right now?
stalking is defined as repeated unwanted interactions. How long have my interactions been unwanted?
Since I first met you.
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now, for once.
Okay. He's pacing back and forth. He's between me and the door. Let's try and calm him down.
Elliot, please. I know you're upset, but
I'm not upset!
Are you sure?
I'm trying to help you.
Call for help.
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit about you except for me. We have
Such
a
an
lot to
incel.
talk about.
Feels
And I
you're
don't care how
entitled to
long it
Chloe.
takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
I'm just going to face the door for a few seconds. Don't mind me. So Chloe's just called 999. He's armed the... I don't understand how that works. So he's armed the security by closing the door.
You want to talk so bad? Let's talk.
Okay, so this is probably the most difficult back talk in the game. Let's give it a go.
What's really going on here?
You can't fail
You can
once.
tell me.
That's what we're going to hear at the Amber House.
You mean here? Specifically? Like,
That's a bit
the
suspicious.
Amber House?
I'm talking about your situation. Rachel is dangerous. You need to realize that.
Dangerous. I feel threatened.
You're right, Elliot. I didn't want to admit it before, but it's true. My life is in danger.
Thank you, Chloe. All I want is to help you. I'm glad you can finally see that.
I need help.
You're right. I do need help. I need help immediately.
Still
Hey,
suspicious,
it's okay.
goddamn.
I'm not going anywhere.
Attempting to move on.
I'm attempting to move on, but it feels like I'm being blocked against my will.
It takes a
Okay.
lot of guts.
I don't think
to
I've ever
tell
done
you
this
all
before.
this.
I always failed.
And I want you to know that I will always be there for you, no matter what.
Oh, his slimy hands all over her. That is an awkward hood. Just knee him in the nuts right now.
It's the police.
Okay, don't panic. I'm sure they'll just want to ask us why we're here.
What do we do?
I'll talk to them. Shit. There's nothing to be concerned about.
Thank you, Elliot.
Oh, don't lead him on.
You're a great friend.
Oh, Chloe. In the nuts! God damn it. So as you're running past, you bam right in the nuts and then run. Oh god, that's just... I don't like that outcome. She's fine, Chloe, but she just egged the creep on.